As canoeing gets set to make its debut at the Paralympics, we meet Australia's medal hopefuls.
I think winning a gold medal at the Olympics or Paralympics, you have to be precise and have that perfect race, and we've seen a lot of people get so close but so close to failing, and it doesn't really matter where you finish, it matters what you do before you get there, because the work that you put in prior to getting to the games is what's going to get you over the line.
One stroke can change everything, so to be able to have that precision and to be able to sort of have the confidence to say, well, okay, I can do this and I've got the strength to do it, yeah, it'll take the boat to the finish.
The Paracanoe is a sprint kayak event over 200 metres. It's in a single person kayak, so the K1. There's no real difference between the Olympic and Paralympic event. It's generally down to the disability and the width of our boat. The Paralympic boats are 50 centimetres minimum width, and they still can weigh the same as an Olympic boat.
The modifications we sort of make, not to the actual boat because the boat stays standard, we're all in the same size boat, but the actual personal modifications depends on what ability people have. So I have something to help control my stump and to help with balance, whereas others have higher seats so that they can keep stability in their water.
Within my boat, I've got an adaptation that locks my legs into the craft, and that adaptation's locked to the boat. So it allows me to forcibly put pressure through the boat. A lot of people think that kayaking is an arms sport. Yes, predominantly it is, but if you put the paddle in, how do you make the boat go forward if you're not connected to the boat? So having that connection to the boat as well as the paddle is very, very vital. A big part of our training, 3 days a week, is in the gym, and trying to better yourself each time you go into the gym is always the challenge. Unlike being out in the water in the gym, it's self-motivating to put on that extra kilo or two, because what you do in the gym can really impact onto the water.
The general nature of kayaking in itself is very technical and needs to be. So anything in the gym itself is trying to follow those same pathways of force production as what they would get in the boat.
There's a lot of different elements that come together for the Paracanoe and kayaking in general. Obviously it's power, it's speed. There's a lot of balance involved because these boats are very, very tippy. So it's quite a big group of different skills that need to come together.
Obviously feedback from the athlete itself is the biggest thing. They can only tell you if it's working or not. So it's working with that communication between athlete and coach, going, yes, okay, this works, yeah, I'm feeling that. My catch is feeling a bit better, I'm feeling like I can last a bit longer with my efforts. Just trying to increase those attributes that they need on the water. Having
a team around you is really great, because they push you, they provide feedback for you personally. It's really good because we've got quite a range of age in our team.
You have different stages, people are at different levels, different abilities. So with us, because we're all classified in different classes, we have fast paddlers, we have ones that are a little bit slower. So to be able to gauge yourself against somebody who's in a faster class or can paddle quicker than you, I think gives you that fight to be able to chase, to make yourself go faster and to sort of work on that technique so that you can actually get quicker on the water and sort of stronger.
The Paracanoe is debuting in Rio, and it's an exciting endeavour for our sport, and there's a lot of anticipation in our sport to see what it's going to do on the main stage, and at the same time it's nervous to see where we're going to go and how it's going to pan out. But I think watching the Olympics over the last couple of weeks has been a good sort of preview in terms of what we can expect.
I think you put a lot of pressure on yourself, thinking that, okay, this is the first time we have to show how we're going to go, and we want the sport to continue. So it's not just for Rio, we want to bring it on for Tokyo and for future athletes to be able to give it a go.
The Olympians and Paralympians that rock up on the day to race and have done everything right to get there and to get all their preparation right, healthy, eating right, going to the gym and doing this little bit extra will come out on top on the day.
I think there is a bit of pressure there. You sort of think, well, okay, we've got to look good for this and we've got to perform well. But I think when it comes back to the layman side of things, it's just that you give it everything you've got. I don't think it really matters what sport you're in. You're just privileged to be able to compete for your country, and that's where you look at it.